BB, what you trying over there? You boy needs some receivers with him.
Everybody on your team, boy.
You deep in fucking receiver, gang. And what you want for that 6'5" nigga though? That 6'5", 96 speed nigga, man. What you want for him? Hey, man, come holler at me, man. Yeah. Nah, I did.
Do you want to trade in division though?
Make some moves, man. Oh, Bishop, what he play?
Who you talking about?
Marv. Tomorrow, we're live. Yeah, now definitely tomorrow. Yeah, dude. He called Reed, it, motherfucker. Yeah, I got to do it. Read that shit. Y'all having the whole conversation.
Line between really good bowl and the playoffs.
It's a really good point, Reese, because at this point of the season late, this is a resume builder, and this might be the win that you need to improve your status and impress the committee so that they put you in the college football playoff.
Yeah, in these top 10 games, they get more attention. More people are there, more people are covering, more people are talking.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Looking for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. Made the grab in the end zone. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
I don't hear no excuse.
That scoring drive took only 6 plays.
Bro, who can't fuck with you, bro? Like, stop the count, right? Don't do that. Don't please don't. Don't do that. I don't give a damn what team nigga has. Nigga don't sit up here and say he can't fuck with him. It's crazy. Yeah, you talking crazy. You might as well go on mute me, my boy. You might as well go on mute me. You might as well go on mute me.
What I gotta mute you for?
We're going to mute me, my boy.
What I gotta mute you for?
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known.
I can't fuck with it. It's crazy.
To the air, it's Clinton. Escapes the pressure going right. Taking a shot on the first play.
Clearly
Pass intercepted. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
Straight up. Focus on
Texas
that.
A&M offense goes back to work. Already a solid
Focus
start
on
to this
that.
one
You
now.
didn't
Back
focus
to
on
work
it.
with this 7-0 lead.
You want to play like me. I see how you want to play.
How the fuck I'm gonna play like you?
Yeah, let's do it. I told you, put me on mute. I'm finna make you mad in this bitch.
Man, nigga wanna play
Yeah,
like you.
nigga, I'm finna make you mad. I told you, put me on mute, man. You don't hate this shit. You finna hate this. You don't hate this.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing it
Probably
around.
you finna hate this.
Runs on scrambles, and it's just and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. With the draw, it's Edwards. Got the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
When you think Texas A&M football, man, you think running the football all the way back to R.C. Slocum. A great
Yeah. You know that shit. You got to go all the way around.
You got to do your
want to be imposing your will. This guy right here toting the rock has the ability
training
to
camp
wear
first.
and grind on defenses. He brings that physical presence to this offense.
Got some green grass. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line in a big red zone opportunity here.
Oh, boy, you that ass wrong saying that don't that shit up.
Is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do.
Put out.
Rush right in his face.
For sure.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man on the right. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play.
You talking about
on the second drive? He's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
On College, boy.
On the option. Now the toss. And he's forced out of bounds, close to the goal
line. It's hard
line,
to fuck to play defense on Madden, but I don't know what y'all niggas talking about.
1st down and goal, I bet you the
that shit
percentages
hard,
are really
bro.
high for run, and this defense
College,
was
that
ready
shit
for it. They got to match
easy,
the
bro.
physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Lets it fly.
Come on, man, that's a
And he
hit,
can't
bro.
quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Well, that last incompletion's a good example
Yeah,
of
man,
why
come
your
on,
timing
bro.
has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
You got to find a nigga know how to do it, though. Not everybody know how to do it, though. CJ, the one that's in the chat, CJ know how to do it, but not everybody good at that shit.
They got mauled on the last play. Do they have anything that'll work on 3rd and goal from the 2? A run for the quarterback. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Splits the uprights
I can't do it, bro.
down the middle.
And you want a touchdown,
I'm
and
on
you want to be
2K cover,
aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
I don't play part. He ain't played part since he was a kid.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Oh, we play Rick.
Out of the chute. Quick toss to the right. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result
all
of
that
the
Rick
play.
shit, bro. Ain't no goddamn defense being played, bro. I don't like part.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for space. It's Nelson. Fights off a defender. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second.
I gotta take my team, bro. I like the Giant though, but shit. Hey.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down.
Trade for a quarterback.
Trying to squeak from the pile. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a
I
first
go get
down.
Joe Milton, bro. I don't really like playing with left-hand quarterback.
Third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover. Good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind him.
Finds the tight end. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. All right, guys, let's take a minute to think about Nebraska. It's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. How far can this team go?
Well, they're starting to get there now, right? And I think once you get some big wins, Jesse, and you start to climb up, you start to feel that and the momentum and the confidence that it builds with your squad. I think we might just be scratching the surface with this group.
Yeah, that's the difference with this team is it feels like they're really starting to believe. We always knew they were talented. They knew it too, but getting some of these big wins this season, I think they now believe they can take down anybody in the country.
And a really nice job by the defense winning 2nd down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good 3rd down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He'll be stopped right at the 43-yard line. It'll be 4th down. Now to see if they want to spin that wheel of fortune.
And I think one thing people don't take into account is not all 4th downs are created equal. Like, right, this...
How about this? A fake. And the pass goes incomplete, and they rise up to stop the fake punt on 4th down.
Great play call, bro.
Well,
This shit goddamn keep taking the icons of this, bro. This shit's so fucking.
That was a great play call, bro.
So
This shit gay as hell, bro.
And just settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. I'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Using his legs, it's Hawkins. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Third and long right here. Throwing Reed. Under pressure. Snags it. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Clinton. Look out! Got him downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. From the gun, running back gets to give.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Second down to the air. Right side, it's Mills. They've gotten the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Fresh setter downs going to the air. The throw to the outside is complete. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Inside the 10-yard line is shoved out of bounds at the 9.
He does a good job of scrambling around and trying to make a play. But I tell you what, you don't want to take too many shots like that. Those big hits, oof. If you get up now, you dang sure going to feel it later.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Nelson. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's Reed to throw. Out wide right, it's Odom. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Texas A&M going up tempo. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Marcel Reed. Turns it upfield. And that's not going to be a first down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains. On 4th and inches, maybe rethink things just for a moment. They call a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs.
4th and inches anywhere on this field. I don't care if it's in the red zone, on your own goal line. If you have their offensive line, I'm going for it, and you just saw it right there. Get it done.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. A linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Barlow, what's up?
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Flips it out to the back. Snowed under by the defense. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Making the adjustment on the play. On 3rd down, they're in the gun. It's Reed. He uncorks one deep. Intercepted for the 11th time. Bringing it back. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. We kick things off with Boston College taking on the number 19 team, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. And it's the Eagles with a double-digit lead. You can't count out the opposition, but I'd say the defense looks awfully stout so far. Here now a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the American Conference.
They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Clinton. He's going to take off. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. They want to run this quarterback. He didn't make it. He's down at the 32, and that'll be 3 yards short of the line to gain and bring up 4th down. And the Huskers will try to pin them back with the punt. But they're cornering the market on fakes. Here comes another one. And the tackle was made, but that fake worked to perfection to pick up the 1st down.
And that is such a great job by the head coach deciding to go for it there on the fake punt. And that's one of those fake punts that they've probably had in their playbook now for several weeks, but you gotta have the perfect look defensively to run it. The up man gets the snap, a nice accurate throw, picking up the 1st down.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to
Nah,
keep
I'm on
2
the phone,
hands
bro.
on
This
the ball
nigga
as
just got
well.
the
They're very
flukiest
lucky
fucking
after that fumble that the offense
fake
jumped on.
punt. Like, niggas hit
Second
the
down
punter,
after
and
the
the punter
offense
bounced
averted
off the
absolute
hit of a fucking linebacker. This shit was just weird as fuck.
Back to throw, it's Clinton. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. And finally, a little production in the passing game. That has been sorely lacking in this one.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Wants to throw on first. They're all over it. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Gets the return down to the 25-yard line, and a big turnover caused by this defense. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that early second half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more onto this lead. Calls his own number. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB designed run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front, and guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
Reed. Right side, it's Marsh. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Got a little space.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run him again. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun on third down, Reed. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
No room to bring it back. Stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Trying to get the corner. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Out wide right, it's Nelson. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw. It's Clinton. Oh, pressure's coming. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the third down. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. Now just about ready to snap it to start the fourth. So first down will open up the final period. Fresh set of downs going up top. On the move. Gets rid of it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. The Cornhuskers are marching down the field. Quick give. It's Nelson. There he goes. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Hand it to the back. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down, we're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get first downs. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the first down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
The Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Clinton. He's going for it all. Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown, Nebraska. Once he got some room, it was over.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. So the defense sets them up with that interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punching a score, and they'll go home with the W. Pick up of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. Texas A&M going quickly.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes.
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And that hurts on defense, giving up the first on the ground like that. We're in a one-possession game. You've got all 3 timeouts. I think you got to start burning them here to save some clock.
They want that clock to run. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a crease. It's Edwards. Just smothered on the play.
And this is a moment with the lead late on 3rd down that I would put the ball in the quarterback's hands and trust him to get this first down and keep you on the field. He's one of the most highly rated guys in the country. Throwing it, and if it's not there, use his God-given athleticism to go keep these sticks moving.
Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Reed. Here comes the heat. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Looking to pass. It's Clinton. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
And a lot of times football, man, it's just about confidence and feeling good and getting in a rhythm. That's not what this offense has done all day. And now in a moment where you need it, you got to put it together. Where do they go? Like, who is their go-to guy? What is their go-to play? They've struggled all day, but you can erase all of that with one drive right here.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. He's looking downfield to throw. Right side, it's Nelson. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
What a great job by the quarterback working through his progressions here. In a 2-minute situation, he doesn't force it down the field if it's not open. Check it down to your back, let him go to work, and he comes up with a huge play.
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. A designed run for the quarterback. They'll stop him short, just what they needed as they get the ball back for their offense.
And man, when I was in school, man, you didn't really work on 4th down. Like, 3rd down was a big priority. Nowadays, so many people going for it. This is the 2nd time they've gone for it already. First time they were successful, but defense prepared, ready to rock and roll. They make the play, and they get the turnover.
Keeps it moving. It's Hawkins. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers.
I think I ain't cheating.
They'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game.
I think
I think the defense would be really happy with where they're at right now. They knew they had held their stud down to his little yards, but they're trailing. And this is the time where he's going to get the ball even more. So they got to be ready for him. It's going to him. He's a great back, and they've done a pretty good job all day.
Breaks into the open. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Aggie. Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
Yeah, that's it. Sorry, shit.
That dude can fly. This offense is
like, nigga don't go forward. Nigga just went straight back. Get the fuck out of here.
And make big plays at any point on the field.
They gotta start saving you. You keep saving you.
He'll bring it back from inside the spot. And the returner is stopped.
Yeah, what's up, man? You nigga ass, man. Oh, they be hating on a nigga. I tell you the truth.
This drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Clinton. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot. Flag is down. Let's check the call. This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Drops back on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Mills. He's got it. Goes out of bounds. Picks up the 1st down. It's right at the 50-yard line. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Throws to the wideout. Holds on, it's Mills. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Fresh set of downs going to the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score now. At this juncture of the game, this late in the game, they need a touchdown, they need an onside kick recovered, and they need to score again if they're going to win. The sense of urgency is just off the charts.
Escapes the pressure to his right. Makes a catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Huskers. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Here's the situation. First, they have to recover the onside kick, then maybe time for a play or 2. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back.
And how about the onside kick team coming through for your ball club? Down 3, you've got to get the football late in this ball game. They get the ball now, the chance to maybe tie it or go win this thing. Great execution.
They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Wants to throw on first. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the fourth quarter, you've got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. Looking downfield, it's Clinton. Blasted as he lets it go. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two. We can watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive with great talent on the field. Palmer feels like somebody had to lose.
And the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.
CJ, when you playing in national championship? Oh.